Hello, I am RedactedNPC. I'm about to set a speed record for the fastest episode breakdown I've ever made. This one is pretty straightforward. I didn't bother making any notes for this, but it's really not that complicated. I'll see if I can get this done in under 5 minutes. Go ahead and take a look at the thumbnail. The video of me making the thumbnail. That one I just found an image of Hit and I put it on a background, and there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Took me a bit deciding about what sound effect, if any, to add there. I forgot to mention, okay, so this is actually going to go to 7 minutes. I forgot to mention, today is December 23rd. The reason I made this is because I was watching season 3 of The Boys, and at the end they had this song, and I thought, man, this song slaps. I want to see this in this context, and so I made this. I also honestly feel that if Hit was allowed to kill, he would have completely dominated. And it's not just me, it's a lot of people who also make their own fan theories, blah, 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 whatever. If Hit hadn't been limited, because his whole thing is that he kills people really quickly, really efficiently, and he's never been caught or stopped. If he had been able to just kill Goku and Vegeta right out the gate, they wouldn't have figured out his ability. He had to suppress his power a little. So I just thought it'd be funny to take a look at this. I made this as a comedy one-off bit, like how I used to do. You remember when I used to do those? The image for Goku, I just grabbed a random one. It didn't really matter what I had here. The one for Hit is actually what I imagined when I was formulating this in my head. I'm almost 100% confident I did all of this on stream, and I did it within an hour or two, probably 2 hours, because generally it takes me about 1 hour for every 30 seconds of video, but probably something akin to that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find the VOD. And there's the first cut. This is when Goku, I believe, gets thrown out from the poison in Frost's weapon. But this is, yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. It's when he gets thrown out by Frost when he cheats. These two images, originally Vegeta was facing to one direction for both of them, and I just flipped this one around so he's facing to the left because he didn't have enough dialogue here. But every joke was more or less the exact same thing. Oh, I'm stronger than that guy, so I'll be able to do what he couldn't, and then you get bodied. Piccolo obviously isn't stronger than the Saiyans. I think everyone can agree that the Saiyans are stronger, but Piccolo is known as the smart one. He's supposed to have more strategy, so he comes in here. Clearly you guys were going about this all wrong. And this is... I don't remember if this is also when he was fighting against Frost. Well, it doesn't really matter. I forgot to mention the voice that I use for the narrator, because I don't actually have the voice. I just used Yamcha's voice for him, because I figured it sounds good enough. I was thinking about using other generic villain voices, but a lot of the ones who don't have easily recognizable voices, they just sound like generic grunts. Like Nappa's voice just sounds like your generic Yakuza thug. And then I added this because it made me laugh when I was thinking about it. This is when Frost gets knocked out by Vegeta. Take a quick look. Instead. Also hilarious to me. Couldn't stop laughing when I was making this. You can actually see the blue glow. This is from when Kaba was fighting Vegeta, and then he got bodied. That's one of my first, it's one of my first debuts in my videos. That's me. I recorded myself sniffing. Oh, and the joke there is that after a point, Hitch just killing anyone. It doesn't really matter who or what. If they get in his way, he'll kill them because he's an assassin. That's about that. The credits here you can see. And yeah, I just made this really quickly. I was supposed to make a different video. It was supposed to be a movie trailer, I think for Imperfect Cell, but from the point of view of a human. That and, well, that's something that I'll make in the future instead. So, or it might have been the one about future, not future. It might have been, if not that one, it would have been the one about Gohan, the Son Gohan movie, where it's just the android saga, but the focus is on Gohan as the main character, which again, that's something I'll make in the future instead. But that's it. Thanks for joining me. I will go ahead and post this the week after the previous one, and then we will go and talk about the Namekian speedruns, the Android Saga. Thanks for joining me. Take care.